If there is one thing required to filming great white sharks from the air, it's patience. And a drone, of course. Sometimes it's just the patience of waiting for the marine layer to burn off. Other times, it's the patience required to find an actual shark. But the payoff is fulfilling every time. Scenes like this, of a white shark gliding through the waves in the evening sun, make the wait well worth it. As summer approaches, juvenile great white sharks are getting closer and closer to shore, usually just cruising through the tidal zone. It is here juvenile white sharks find safety, food, and plenty of oxygen-rich waves. It is also here where I film moments that are all too routine now. Moments like this. This is routine in the sense that I've realized there are sharks near humans more often than I ever imagined. Routine in that it's not hard to film these types of scenes anymore. And while moments like this are beautiful in their own sense, even described as dramatic by some, they've likely occurred time and time again in the past, long before we had eyes in the sky. As always, I encourage folks to be rational when it comes to sharks. They are wild animals, after all. But it's those eyes in the sky that also gives us a glimpse into the everyday lives of these creatures. A peek into what sharks are doing when there are no humans around, where we see nature unfolding as perhaps not often seen before. This is when I'm observing encounters that are nothing short of amazing. Here's an example. Filmed just last weekend, there are a dozen bottlenose dolphins approaching 3 white sharks in the center of the frame. As I raise the camera to capture the whole view, you can see this amazing scene. There are a total of 7 great white sharks nearby. They nearly surround the dolphins. Except for the shark in the middle, which you see clearly reacting to the dolphins, there's not really much of a reaction by the other sharks. They seem to simply move out of the dolphin's path. However, what ensued was some of the most spectacular shark and dolphin interactions I have ever witnessed. I filmed the dolphins seemingly playing next to several sharks for several minutes. These are full-grown adult dolphins. They are roughly the same size as the juvenile white sharks around them, some even larger than the sharks. Watching them play is always entertaining, but it made me wonder how this relationship differs when it comes to bigger sharks. Here's a shark larger than the dolphins. Just look how close the dolphins get to it, and just how indifferent the bigger shark reacts. But with the smaller sharks, the dolphins appear to take more interest in it. Watch as these dolphins essentially circle the young shark peacefully. The third dolphin is clearly seen taking a peek at the shark. Notice how this dolphin turns the top of its head towards the shark. Is this an example of echolocating techniques for which they are widely known to use? Perhaps. The question always arises, are dolphins part of a white shark's diet? There is, in fact, plenty of evidence worldwide to suggest dolphins make up a component of a white shark's diet. Studies with photo evidence have shown live dolphins with great white shark bites and scars on them, so it certainly does happen. But how often? That's a question that will need further study. What is certain is that a sick or weak dolphin can easily become a meal for a white shark, as evidenced in the video I captured in 2020. You can see the whole video of this event in the links below. Dolphins and juvenile white sharks in Southern California share a lot of the same food, so it is not a surprise to see them near each other in large numbers. And while most of the sharks don't necessarily react, some, like this one, will flare their gills near the dolphins. It's safe to say, each know they are nearby. As I said before, it's the patience that yields amazing secrets when it comes to observing sharks. Most of the time, they are gliding peacefully and uneventfully throughout the day. But sometimes, if you are patient enough, you will see something that blows your mind. And last week was a perfect example. Watch this. A natural breach by a great white shark. No decoy being towed, no fake drama, just a natural occurrence. In slow motion, you can see just how high out of the water these sharks can leap. Breaching is a known behavior among white sharks, but a rare one to film, especially from the air. Why they do it here in Southern California is not exactly proven yet, but to witness the movements of a shark from above right before a breach is the next step. Notice this shark suddenly increases its speed. I thought this was going to be the moment I'd capture a breach. But at the last moment, the shark pulls back. A reminder to me that it's always intriguing what these animals will do. Whether it's chasing a dolphin out of curiosity or simply gliding past kelp peacefully, there's still so much to be learned about their behaviors. It just takes a little bit of patience. I greatly appreciate your support on this channel, and I look forward to bringing you more information featuring shark experts and scientists. I encourage you to read the citations in the video description below to learn more about the shark topics discussed. If you'd like to learn more about how to get involved in protecting our sea life, please visit the links of the organizations listed in the video description below.